How's everyone doing today? Today we're going to be having a Thanksgiving shave. Here in the States it's Thanksgiving and we're going to use some Tiki bar soap, pumpkin lager. I've used this extensively. I've had it for quite some time. And we're lathering up with a Thader for the Shave Nook limited edition Beehive. And this is the 2-band bulb. I think it's 24, maybe it's 26. Super nice. The scent on this is awesome. It's just, it smells like a pumpkin pie. I don't know what pumpkin lager they got to add to this, but whatever it was, added a whole lot of spiciness, and it's really nice. And it lathers up real quick. All of the Tiki bar soap stuff I've had, as long as you lather it adequately, or as long as you load it adequately, it lathers up nice. And with this bulb shape 2-band, it works great for face lathering, and which is what I almost exclusively do. There's just no need to waste. There's only a couple soaps that I really don't like to use the what's left over up through the loading, and Mitchell's Wolf Fat is one of them. I find that will make it more difficult to lather. If it wants to fall, let it fall. If it doesn't want to come, let it stay. But this stuff, lathered up great. Like I said, it's Thanksgiving here in the United States. Really, the premise behind it is that say what we're thankful for, which can be very humbling when it's actually done. But in actuality, I believe that most people just, that's not fair. I won't say that. In actuality, I do believe that some people use it as an opportunity to eat an early dinner, pass out, and get ready for Black Friday sales. I'm not really a shopper. I had one, well, I'm not really a Black Friday shopper, I should say. I had one really bad experience, and that was it for me. I was filling out stuff for Angel Tree. We're underprivileged children. And it's where you pick a couple names off a tree, and then you get what they want. It's generally like basics. We're talk about being humbled. Pick up one of those and see one that says, I want to eat, I want a jacket, I want socks. Make you forget about your problems real quick. But back to Thanksgiving. Pre-2013 R41 with the Gillette in the set. I'd like to see people write down in the comments what they're thankful for. You know, things I'm thankful for. The ability to provide for my family in general. The bounty of stuff in front of us. You know, everyone says how much more expensive it is to live nowadays. In some ways it's true. In other ways, It's really not. How many people out there say would, you know, have an iPad and an iPhone? These aren't things that you need. These aren't things that were ever had before. And I will say that things are more expensive, but we also have the most luxuries, at least in circles around that I'm around. I can't speak for everyone. You know, it's almost like the standard. The bar has been raised and you can't go below it. Otherwise you're looked at like, what's wrong? But off that, you know, thankful for the bounty of stuff around us. But we have all these beautiful artisans, microbreweries, people out there who enjoy good beer, small batch whiskeys, experiences. That's what we're buying. Stuff is extremely slick, and I forgot to say, this is the tallow formula of the Tiki bar soap, and it is extremely slick, and it looks thin, but it doesn't feel it. It feels really dense, and the smell is awesome. You know, got a bit of a cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg. Bunch of fall scents. It's really nice. Yeah, providing plenty of protection. So how do people feel about these gourmand scents? I know that they can be kind of polarizing. To me, I have got such a hard time with almond in my shave soaps. I do not. I cannot. It's too sweet. Like the sweet almond, like Jella, and that P160 from Razor Rock. It is entirely too sweet smelling for me. You know, it's like Di Serrano. It's like sweet cherries. I've got one soap that's done like a almond sweet cherry scent well, and it's balanced out with like really green, a really dry green scent, which is kind of what it needs for me. How does people feel about food scented products? You know, for me, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. If they're really well balanced, they work great. Like Katie's Bubbles had a Bailey's Irish coffee. I really like that. You know, the coffee scent, vanilla. I think they did put whiskey in. I don't know which one it was. I don't know which Irish whiskey it was. I don't know if it was Bushmills or some good old Jameson. That could be something else. But either way, they were true to the scent, true to the inspiration. It was really nice. Katie's Bubbles is one of those that really don't need not too much product, and it will last you a long time. There we go. We're not going to get too crazy here. I got there we go. If you're here in the States and you're still watching, you can put down what your favorite food is for Thanksgiving, and if you're not, just put down what your favorite food is. I'd like to see what other people's favorite dishes from other countries if you're watching. And for those north of the border, I know Thanksgiving for y'all has already happened. And let me know what y'all like. What y'all's favorite thing to do for Thanksgiving is up there. I'd be extremely interested in that. Let me get washed off real quick. So I don't have any pumpkin spice aftershave. I do have a really nice Italian citrus from Fine. And this is going to kind of help complement the aftershave or the cologne we're using today. This stuff is really nice. This is an interpretation of Acqua di Parma. Starts with a C. I can't think of it at the moment, but this is an interpretation of an Acqua di Parma scent. And it is by far my favorite. It has a touch of menthol, which is really nice. Always nice. And the ingredient list on Mr. Fine products is second to none. I mean, just incredible. Really short. I can pronounce them all, which is not normal. But it's got a light, musky, woody, lightly floral, like a neroli or some type of white flower, and then citrus, which is extremely bright, round, and it's also going to say like a juicy orange. It is nice and dry down, and it's great. But today, to finish the shave off, we're going to be using DS and Dursa Cowboy Grass. This. Now I find that I like quite a few of the DS and Dursa products. And if you ever find a particular scent that you can't get over it, you absolutely cannot get over the scent. Like for me, I love Cowboy Grass, Bow Maker, El Cosmico, Debaser. Man, there's a Trapper one. I can't even think of them all. If you ever find a house, a perfume house, and you cannot get over one of the scents, it's just so good, buy a sample pack. I can't tell you anything else other than that. They have such an awesome portfolio. Everything that they produce, I've really enjoyed. Even the lady stuff, it's awesome. But this stuff is lightly sweet because of bergamot top note, and then woody, like a vetiver, like a Haitian vetiver, like a nutty, woody grass scent, and then it's followed up with some more like cedar wood. Yeah, some blonde woods. And the dry down is just incredible. I cannot get over that scent. If you ever find any house that you love, any perfume house, get the sample pack. You will not be disappointed. So for me, it's them, Check and Speak, and there's a couple others, but those are the two that come to mind right now. I don't want to waste too much of y'all's time. Y'all have a lovely Thanksgiving. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you later.